You know, normally with caravan reviews, you get just somebody like me doing a caravan review on its own, just one caravan. Oh, that's nice. And what about the other caravans? What about the other layouts? Well, I have the solution for you. When I was at the NEC, I did probably 3,000 caravan reviews, or at least it felt like it, honestly, in and out of caravans before the show opened, so that I wouldn't bother you lot when you're looking to make a purchase. Anyway, so what I decided to do, after a little bit of consultation with the Facebook group, I asked if people thought it might be useful to, instead of just doing a Coachman whatever review, 6-7 minutes long, next one, I mean, seriously, I did about 30 caravans probably, so 30 individual vlogs. It would have been going till way past Christmas. What I've done is I've taken all the individual caravan reviews that I did and grouped them in layouts. So this week it's transverse bed layout, so all the caravans in this review will be transverse beds. Now that might sound a bit dull, however each manufacturer and even each model within the manufacturer, their transverse beds layouts are all slightly different to give you the choice. Like for instance, you'll get rear washroom, centre washroom, L-shaped lounge, parallel bench lounge, whatever you want to call them. So there are different layouts within the range, or different layouts within the layout. So anyway, here we go, 13 of, I say the best, not necessarily the best, but 13 that I did for the transverse bed. Now next week will be rear island beds, so make sure you subscribe ready for that one. So I hope you enjoy it. Comments always gratefully received. Let me know if you like this format for reviews. I'm not sure many people have done it, if anybody. Well, international caravan vlogger, world leader in his field. Obviously, this will definitely prove it. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. This is quality caravan vlogging. Right, I'm going to look at the Xcel. Now there's music playing, the guys on Coachman love their tunes, so I'll probably have to do voiceover from going in. Sorry if when I'm doing these reviews you hear a ping. That's me moving the screen on the camera anyway. Coachmen definitely do things differently. They've got a way of making them look a bit more like a gentleman's club. Kind of very smart. 8 foot wide this is. Still sticking with the car stereos, which I find weird. Light switches in a good place down there. Wireless charging, plug socket there. No plug socket there. That's the switch by looks of it. Stereo on, of course. See, as I said on other reviews, these are very good layout when you're looking at caravans, because of the space. I mean, this looks ridiculous. Honestly, I don't know if the camera will pick it up or if you've been in one yourself. That bed is like ultra day mode. It's more like a seat, and when you're looking at it, you think, because we did exactly the same with a Bailey, the Cartagena that we bought. We did exactly the same, although there was, and then as soon as you bring this bed out, as long as you know that, it's fine, but I don't want it to come as a surprise. Nice touch. Nice low cupboard there for your telly. Thetford fridge with a different front on, different kind of skin. I don't know if you can see that. Bon Jovi still banging out in the distance. Nice big shower. Door is unusual. It's one big door, which That's alright. Saves you trying to struggle with the bifold indoors. Still sticking with that, which is for me unfortunate, but then don't change it on my behalf. There you go. I mean, that, you know, there's enough room there to play football in the morning, should you wish. Plenty of skylights. Concertina door there. Extractor fan. Microwave with that plate. So that's the Laser Xcel 875 4 berth twin axle. EMP level. This Caravan has EMP leveling. Whether or not it comes standard, I don't know. A noisy bunch at Coachman. Grip. Supposed to be a quality brand. Right, next up the Laser 885. So it's not a. Oh yeah, it is XL. You're right. 47,000. Again, twin axle. L-shaped lounge with the rear transverse bed. I even play music in the Caravan, so you might get voiceover vlogger. Nice, it looks like Corian. Don't think it is. But I quite like it. I don't know really why they go with flex in the but they do. So nice big wide and salesman and wide and but narrow window. Oven is over this side. Extractor fan. Shower, again with a big door, which I actually like, but it does wobble a bit. Transverse bed at the rear. Again, extreme day mode. I'll call this from now on. Extreme day mode because it comes in a lot more than the other beds do in day mode. I'll put a caption up as to how wide the bed is in extended mode. I don't mind the transverse bed at the back for how it looks. It looks very nice. But for us, practicality crept in after you buy one. So by practicality, I mean when the bed is extended into night mode, obviously for you to sleep, unless you want to sleep sitting up, this gap here kind of disappears. So access to the toilet in the night becomes an issue. Especially if you've got a telly there. You think of the telly coming out here, the bed coming out there, how are you going to get through? Do you like that demonstration? Is that helpful? It's quite cosy. Again, gentleman's club feel about it with the dark wood and the furnishings. That's not mentioning the sink. Big mirror though, and a skylight, no window. Oh, there is a window. Wow, well done, Coachman. That's a really well designed. This is Caravan Vlogger's Toilet of the Year 2023. I'll send a certificate. You're welcome. So there you go. That's the... If I'm honest, I go in so many caravans that when I'm in the caravan I actually forget what the model is, so I went to say what it was then. Let's come out and we'll learn together. It's the Laser Xcel 855 on a twin axle. Right, I want to try and find one that's on a different layout. Transverse bed, but the other way. I mean, but not an L-shaped lounge. So many combinations. Xcel 850. Rear transverse bed, not with an L-shaped lounge. Go to the front first. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? These seats seem quite narrow. Still get two people on there, but as I found out last night, I slept on our couch there, and I wouldn't be able to do it on there because I wouldn't be able to extend my legs. So I'm thinking about not, but this van's for couples anyway, so. Well, you'll find that, you know, that one single range like this will have the same features in it, just laid out a different way. So yeah, so this bedroom is the other way to the previous caravan. So it's 850. Oh, hang on. Stand to attention. It's the Lusso. And this is top of the range. This is a Lusso. Oh. Lusso II, which is the twin axle 4-berth. So comparing this to the Laser Xcel that we've just been in.
Anyway, they're offering one of you £10,000 to start cleaning up the spaces in your home. Right as well.
There's your EMP levelling control goes in there.
Head to our website to register and win next week on the Dave Barry Breakfast Show with Wix.
Honestly, where else do you get this level of detail? Okay, so Lusso brand in here. Couplers are the same, but they've changed the they've changed the handles. Very similar. Maybe they've upgraded the cooker. Not sure if that's the same microwave or not. Air conditioning, EMP levelling. Fridge. Yeah. Deeper pile carpets. I don't know really what to say about the Lusso. I think after all you become a bit sanitised or desanitised to these caravans, and when I came into Lusso maybe last year, I think I was more impressed than I am right now. Coachman VIP range, 575, transverse bed, single axle. Probably a caravan, the type of Coachman most of us will maybe looking at. I don't know that. I previously used the term entry level. Oh, this isn't entry level or basic, but it does seem a bit more basic, but I think it appeals to me more. You'll notice the wood is well the wood is a bit lighter, whereas the Coachman on the more luxury ones they go for the darker wood. I think it would seem. I don't know if I like these. They're not well. Okay, they're not usable, but nice blinds. I like quite smooth. I feel better quality than a lot of the others. As a comparison, Acadia 575. Again, the wood's gone even lighter, which holds up to my theory earlier that the darker the wood, the more luxurious it would appear. Or maybe they think that's what we think. So, yeah, they go for different worktops in the less premium range. Again, extreme day mode. It is nice. Absolutely, it is brilliant. And if you want to mess around with that bed, put it up and down every day, pushing it back and forward, you'll see the advantages. I suppose it's better to have it than not have it. The carpet is less, it's not shag pile in this one. Buccaneer Bermuda, MTPLM if I can find it. Maximum 2000, so plated at 1960. So why would you leave it just a 40 kilogram upgrade? Anyway, 47387. L-shaped lounge, but the other way, different to the Bermuda. Was it the Bermuda? No, the Barracuda. Different to the Barracuda. Strange. Anyway, whatever floats thy boat. Yeah, kitchen's on the other side as well, and it has a completely inverse of the caravan I just looked at. Nice Thetford, what is it? Cooker. Yeah, not a fridge. Here's a fridge. Dometic fridge. What do you think about these dual opening doors? I don't really plate. As you know, shower, transverse bed. Bed looks narrow to me. Window at the back, that's quite nice. Big skylight. Very spacious. Very spacious lounge. And I quite like the sink being that side. When you're sitting down, that's quite a nice. Oh, they're nice seats. That's another thing. Swift seem to be suffering with poor seats, the cushions. Ours are, you know, really soft. And Bermuda, like the EMP levelling, standard. Decent jockey wheel. But then, you know, they're not giving it to you. You have to pay a premium to get all that kind of stuff. Commodore transverse bed again. MTPLM. Yeah, same as 2000 or 1960 unplated. Well, unupgraded, should I say. Commodore. So this is just a traditional lounge, should we say, not an L shape. Nice big skylight, which we like. It was artistic, wasn't it? Omnivent above my head. Dometic fridge, opening both ways, separate freezer. I do like a separate freezer. Plenty of storage, as always. Nice with the pull-out racks. That feels a bit premium idea. Shower, as with same with all the range really of the Buccaneer. Do you like the dark wood? I'm not sure it does it for me, but then we're all different. Big skylight, could give it a cosy look, I suppose, in the winter. Just not really my cup of tea. Commodore. Shelf units up there for your keys and wallet and stuff. TV and that. Again, the marker light inside of the awning rail. Suppose you can put the awning on from the front. Buccaneer Cruiser. Rear washroom. Twin axle, as with the others in the range. 46822. Could be irrelevant by the time you get one, but if you're getting one, middle seat there rather than a chest of drawers. Probably enough storage in there where you wouldn't need it. Breathe in, vlogger. See, I can see why people like these caravans, this layout, because this is really, really spacious, because obviously there's no door there, so you've got this thing here, which I'm not going to tell you what caravan to buy, or obviously your taste is different to mine, but from experience, for us, this, you very soon get tired of this. And when we had the Bailey Cartagena, which is a similar layout but not 8 foot, Mandy's bugbear was I would put my crap on the bed and she could see it from the front room, whereas with with the middle bathroom you can't see all that stuff that I know I should be tidier, but there you have it. Adria beds are bigger, I wager. Scoot round without falling over or knocking anything off. Yeah, nice big shower window, hurrah. I'm going to go for a Roman blind, I reckon that is. It's probably just a fake one, but for your deodorants and medicine. Big skylights, lots of windows, very bright, dark wood. Maybe the lightness of everything else counteracts the darkness of the wood, maybe, in the designer's eyes. One last look. Good rear. So this is the Isonzo D623DT. Transverse bed, this one, correct. Again, MTPLM 1850 to 1900, I guess. What's that, a 50 kilogram upgrade? Payload 175, which is okay. Single axle. Adria, they're one of the few manufacturers I think that do very long caravans on a single axle. Big locker there. That's under the bed. It's good to get under bed access from the outside. Our caravan doesn't do that, the Swift 650. However, this year, of course, they've bought the new range of Challengers have access under the bed. I need a word with you, Swift. Stop changing things. I don't mind when you change things, just don't make it things that I want. Battery box, is that? Possibly. I'm very jealous of the size of that front locker and the way the... anyway, yeah, that's good. That is good. Let's have a little look inside. Maybe it's a bigger oven? I think it is. Bigger oven there. Got a separate grill anyway. So, front lounge. Very moody lighting in Adria's. Not like the Bailey and Swift. They blast you out with so many spotlights. Warms the caravan up. Very modern. I think I said it last time I was looking at Adria's. They're very modern interiors. Huge wardrobe here. I mean, and here as well. Cupboards, shelves rather, cupboards. Transverse bed. 8 foot wide concertina door. That's a strange material. Anyway, big fridge, concertina door, and me with a clumsy rucksack on. Nice shower, although the bathroom is small, narrow, but it's got a window in. So that, if I just scoot through here, so that bed looks like it's in night mode, and it's coming, there's quite a bit of gap there, but when you got the duvet on, it's better than some I've seen. And big cupboards above the bed, massive actually, so much storage in this caravan, but being 8 foot wide and about 50 foot long, it's not surprising. You'd be disappointed if there wasn't a lot of storage, wouldn't you? Pegasus Grande GT 75. This is this caravan. I like this layout. It's very big, very open. Separates with this concertina door. I'm not particularly keen on, having had one before, but serves a purpose, I suppose. You can't have a swing door on there, there's just not enough room. L-shaped lounge on this one here, so plenty of cupboard space, although these look a bit small. There's only one there, but then you've got shelving there, so that should be okay. Shelving here, obviously the Bailey window that a lot of people like, so that's a 32-inch TV there, so that fits nicely there. Don't think you want any bigger. Softish closed cupboards. Small fridge. Charging point, wireless charging point there. Solar panel controller. Heating control over here. Blown air heating on this one, but I think the Pegasus, maybe they come, you think you get, you know, they keep outer heating for the more upmarket ones, more expensive ones, shall I say. Microwave oven, no plate, which is good. I think a lot of the new models of everything are having no plates. Although when we leave ours in the microwave, and we never had a problem, but I know people have cracked their plates or had the plates cracked. USB sockets and spotlights, transverse bed. See, a lot of room in day mode, but a few people have done the 8 foot wide ones and there's not much room when it comes in night mode. One of the things we didn't get on with the rear bathrooms in the Baileys is, one, the size. On this model it's reasonably narrow, and secondly there's no window. Although you've got the skylight there, there's no window here or at the back, and that makes it kind of small. Good sliding door there. You know, there's not a great deal of room in here, but you could argue the room is better, the space is better used elsewhere, like at the front, which, I mean, the front is, you can't deny that's a nice front there. Like it. Mind you, like, what's not to like about a lot of new caravans there? So what's sad about this one, smaller fridge, but usually twin axle has the bigger fridge. So let's look at the Bologna GT, another GT 75. On a twin axle. Yeah, very similar layout, obviously. Well, not obviously, but it's very similar. These obviously bigger. Aerial there. Again, 32-inch TV, that's how it fits in nicely. Yeah. Fly screen at the bottom, but not at the top. There you go, bigger fridges, it's a twin axle. Thetford fridge, actually. Good size. Oh, stinks. Jesus. No flap, excuse me, no flap up here. Heating controls. Microwave, more cupboards. Lots of cupboard space in this one. Twin axle does always feel, obviously, because it's maybe the width of the wheel longer, but you do feel, and I can already see that the bathroom, the extra space is in the bathroom. It's probably difficult to see on camera, but this is much wider, and that's a big shower. Big mirror. Again, no window in here, but the skylight there. Yeah, the extra space on this is actually mostly in the bathroom. But you've got to give 8-foot wide caravans their due. I mean, they're absolutely fantastic, aren't they? Yeah. .644 GT75. Another single axle, transverse bed. Let's have a little look at the old. Not the Grande, so not 8 foot wide. Fridge. I mean, they're GT75s, like I said, they're all the same but with different layouts. So they're all the same but completely different as well. Is that helpful? I mean, I suffer the same problem that you suffer with in choosing the Caravan, right? Because I've been in all these GT75s, and by the time you looked at all of them, you're completely confused with what you want. I think, importantly, you've got to look more at what your car can tow, what layout you want, and then decide on a model. Because otherwise, well, obviously budget. So my top tips on choosing a Caravan like you want them is you're obviously going to work to a budget. Once you've figured out your budget, you can then look at what your tow car can manage, and possibly if you will need to replace your tow car, that'll have to come in your budget as well. So, but let's say you're not replacing the tow car, so the most important thing then is look at the MTPLM of your Caravan and figure out exactly what your car can tow. So then, it doesn't matter how much money you've got to spend on a Caravan. If your tow car can't tow it, then it's going to be all irrelevant. So, MTPLM, weight of your car, budget, then decide on what layouts you need, or what layouts you want. Now that's not as easy as it sounds. If you've got a family, you're obviously going to go for a slightly bigger Caravan, possibly. But if you've got, but it really depends how many kids you've got, and if it's just the two of you. There's a multiple reasons why you could buy one Caravan over the other. However, the most important thing is when you get in a caravan, you like the feel of it. That happened with us with the 650. It's a layout we wanted, and you know, whether it's with Bailey, Coachman is, you know, relatively irrelevant, but it's your decision at the end. I can't tell you what you need to buy. I'll just show you what's available. But of course, you could go to your dealer and have a chat with him. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
This is quality caravan vlogging.